How you doing, everybody? So here's a couple tips I got about being more upbeat and smiling more and having a more friendly disposition. If you walk around today anywhere, most people you see are, just kind of stone-faced and, aren't really friendly. They're If you say hi to them, they might even be a little bit dismissive. And, that's a bad way to be. That shuts the door for so many potential, interactions and possible relationships. So here's a way I've come to have a better disposition. And I used to be that same way, and chances are you're that way too. That you're only really happy to see people that and that you don't really care about talking to or being warm to just in general. So one thing that's helped me is listening to comedy. A lot of people don't talk about that and how that's important, but listening to comedy is actually really good. If you listen to comedy on a regular basis, like maybe a little bit in the mornings before you start your day, and laugh a little bit, find a comedian that you think's funny on Spotify or YouTube or something, and then you'll just carry that, that just sets, you'll just carry that energy with you throughout the day. That just sets the tone for the day. I've been listening to Tim Dillon a lot in the mornings, Tim Dillon Show or whatever on YouTube, and he is hilarious, and that's helped me. Matter of fact, when I was in middle school, I remember looking back, I was fairly popular in middle school, more so than I was in high school. And I look back and I think a lot of the reason for that is I was listening to a lot of comedy back then before school, like on my phone. Like I was listening to Rodney Carrington or whatever, and Ron White a lot. And that just, gave me such a bubbly and humorous disposition that I just carried with me throughout the whole day. And so if you're struggling to make friends, or, talk to people of the opposite sex or whatever, and just, you want to be more outgoing, I advise you to maybe try that. I think that would probably work for you. Everybody's humor is a little bit different, but you can find comedian or some content that you find funny. A lot of people in self-improvement or whatever will tell you, any kind of entertainment on your phone is a complete waste of time. And I used to think that way too. If you use your phone for entertainment purposes instead of learning, that it was a waste of time. But actually, no. If you use it for comedy, that's good, because that just brightens your day, and that makes you, better with other people or whatever. I noticed the other day, I listened to Tim Dillon, and he said something that I really thought was funny, and I just walked around the whole day pretty much with a halfway smile, and the people I talked to seemed to smile bigger at me, and they seemed happier to see me. You gotta remember, you gotta give to receive. If you're not receiving a lot of warmth from people and connection with people, then you've got to give that. You got to give people warmth. You got to give people connection. So that's just something to think about. Y'all have a nice day.